All right, today we're going to be discussing Venn diagrams. And a Venn diagram is just a way to visually represent information given. So a Venn diagram is generally drawn in a box. So the box represents the total number of people. So in this case, we have 40 students. And so I'm drawing in white, that's why. We have 40 students. So this whole box is going to represent 40 people. 14 are taking English and 29 are taking chemistry. That's great and all, but what about the ones that are taking both? So we generally do two little circles or semblance of circles, and inside them we always start with the overlap. We try to figure out the overlap first if we can. Otherwise, we're going to have too many. So the overlap here is, if you read this, it says 5 students are in both. So what we're going to be doing here, this is going to be my English, and this is going to be my chemistry. So this circle right here is all the people that take English. So the total number of people in this should be 14. Well, I already have 5, so this one right here should be 9, or 14 minus 5, because this overlap already counts towards the people taking English. So that's where that comes from. So we have 5 people here already in chemistry, so there should be 24 because there's 29 total. So if you add up both of these together, this whole circle represents the 29 people taking chemistry. So how many people are in neither class or neither class? Well, these are the people taking the class, so we add those up. So it's 38. If we add these 3 numbers together, 24, 9 is 33, and plus another 5 would give me 38, adding those up together. So how many aren't in the class at all? Well, there was 40 students to start with, so 2 of them aren't taking either. How many people are in either class? So that means either English or chemistry, or both. So we figured that out already. We just added that up and we got 38. How many are just taking chemistry? And that's the key word that you're looking for, just or only taking chemistry. For that number right there is 24. So the people here are taking both English and chemistry. We want the ones just taking chemistry. All right, so it's just a nice organization kind of thing. Oh, and this 2 right here, this 2 would go out here, meaning they're not in either class, so that when you add up all of these numbers together, you should get 40. All right, so this one I do have a slight typo, so we're going to fix that in a second. But we have a box. I did not mean for that to happen. So we have a box. Okay, this is annoying. If I could cut that out, I would, guys. Sorry. Okay, 50 students. So we have a little box of 50. 50 students. Now we know that all of the numbers, when we add them together, should equal 50 and no more. Now there is a slight typo here. I should have had this as 36. I had it on my, I printed out the wrong document, but that's okay. So when we do this, we have 50 students, and we have our 2 circles. We have band and chorus, or chorus and band, however you want to label it, it doesn't matter. I'll do chorus here and band here because it's the way it's written. So remember, in this circle here, this is all the people that have taken chorus, so that should be 18. This one is band, all the people just taking band and chorus, whatever. So that should be 26. Altogether, if you add these 3 numbers together, it should be 36. But when I add them together, 26 plus 18, I get 44, and you can see why I screwed that up. Okay, so I get 44, which is more than 36. So what that means is I counted the people in this overlap twice. So that means that I just take and I subtract my 36 from it, and I figure that tells me how many people are in both chorus and band. So that would be 8. So now that I know that number, I have 18 people taking chorus total. I already have 8 of them taken up, so there's 8. I have 26 people taking band. Already 8 are in there, so I subtract, so that would be 18. A lot of 8s there. Okay, so that's how you set this up. You can also figure out how many are in neither, the box on the outside. You add all of these up and figure out that number. So take a second and find that number. Okay, so that number would be 16. Wow, I just did that, didn't I? Would be 16. So the way that you got that is you added these 3 together. You should have gotten 34. Did 50, because there's total number of 50 students, subtract, and that's the total number of people. So all these 3 need to add up to 50. So we drew the Venn diagram. So now from this, we can just answer all of our questions once we filled in our Venn diagram. It's pretty straightforward. Both chorus and band, well, that would be 8. That's where they overlap right here. This overlap means they're both in it. Not enrolled in either band or chorus. Well, that's that one, the 16. All right. Make sure there's nothing else. Have a good day.